Welcome one, welcome all to the new season of the MRC, the ModNation Racing Championship. 28 of the most exciting, exploding, life-threatening demolition kart races in the whole wide world.
Karting fans and drivers alike are getting revved up for tomorrow's season qualifiers.
I'm the gorgeous Biff Treadwell, and with me as always is painfully boring statman, Gary Raisins.
Actually, Biff, it's Reasons, Gary Reasons.
After 10 years, I still don't care. Racing has been with us from the dawn of time, and for millennia the concept of racing stayed the same. But in 1931, entrepreneur Marcus Ramses Callahan had an idea that would change racing forever. The ModNation Racing Championship was born and rose to become the premier international karting competition ever in the world. Legends were made, forged in the dust and oil and glory of the track. And like racing, all champions have an origin. So the question remains, where will the next champion come from?
Hey you, might as well flip the sign. Out of stock on tan, beige, and cream. Haven't sold another color in 25 years, but I am still not taking them off the shelves. They'll come around sooner or later. Until then, we have a full stock of fire engine red, cobalt blue, and emerald green. Hey, what's on your mind? I heard. A bunch of customers were talking. Said all a racer needs is a kart and a crew chief. Had to ask an old friend what a crew chief was. Turns out, he is one.
Holy fur on a catfish. Is this a cart or a peacock? You do that? So you're one of them graffiti taggers. This thing come with training wheels, tagger? Good. Now gear up, tag. Let's race.
Starting line. Now you finally found the gas pedal. Good work.
Okay, you won yourself a boombox. So what? Ain't like fans are running up asking for autographs or nothing.
Can I have your autograph?
Anyway, you qualified for the MRC, which means you get to go somewhere nobody else in the world gets to. Mod Spot. Knock yourself out.
Welcome back, folks. You could hear Jaws hitting the floor yesterday when the new hotshot racing under the name Tagger qualified for the circuit.
The former graffiti artist turned MRC contender has a secret weapon, a crew chief with a familiar face to kart historians. A veteran racer himself, Chief's career ended in tragedy with a king-sized wreck in Turn 3 of the championship race 25 years ago.
Man, I love that wreck. It just keeps going, doesn't it, Gary? Ah, that's the stuff.
We don't know why the Chief has decided to come back after all these years, but whatever the reason, Tag is in good hands.
Good hands. Maybe if you want to wreck your cart. Roll that clip again.
The home tour begins now. The winner of the tour will earn a parts package sponsored by the Chickinator. Cock-a-doodle-doom.
What the heck is that?
Racers, prepare to race. Third's respectable, but this race ain't over. Now might be a good time to try some drifting. It's a key to any great racer. I'm not saying you're gonna be great, but you can't get much worse. Yeah, there's the failure I was expecting. Make sure you try it later. Sprinkle. Get up tight behind the carts ahead of you, close enough to smell their exhaust. Stay there long enough, and you'll get a boost. Called practice. Now see that right there, what you just did? That's a poor example of draft. But keep trying. Oh, shoot, ignore that. Thought I'd switch my mic off. Okay, basics. The more you hot dog out there with your cool hip moves, the more your boost meter will fill up. You can start boosting as soon as you start to fill her up. Give it a whirl. Sweet mother of mercy, the kid can take direction. Not bad. That felt good, huh? Yeah, I remember that. Nice work, kid. Time to feel the wind in your hair, Sprinkles. Boost. One lap left. You're in striking distance, champ. About some great drafting. Ford just used his driving skills to grab a solid... Racers, prepare to race! Not a bad start there, rookie.
Talk about some great drafting. Gorgeous use of driving skills to grab a solid result.
You don't know a thing about business. Take one look at that hippie paint shop of yours. When I'm right, I'm right. Right?
Hey, great race out there.
Hey! Who's your favorite uncle? I am. Because I'm gonna make you rich, like me, Uncle Richard. But first, we're gonna have to talk about your, you. Because no one likes an artsy-fartsy softy, especially the Conservative Motors team. And by team, I mean me. CM's got an eye on you, champ. You end that rainbow act, I'll show you the pot of gold. Hello. No. You've got it backwards.
Only thing
Buy
worse than a
when they're
colorful
low,
cart is
sell
a
them
CM cart. Come on, I got something to show you.
outrageous, gaudy, crazier than a bag of rabid weasels. That's how fans describe Tag's showy outfits.
Love him or hate him, Biff, he's even cracked our coveted Beyond Incredible fan favorite list.
AKA the Biff List. Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he's a long way from topping last year's champion, Espresso. But don't count this rookie out. Even this reporter is getting into the spirit of things.
And in other news, Gary just graduated from pull-ups to big boy pants.
You okay? And more important, how's the car? Okay, let's see you try some sideswiping. Sideswiping lets you give your opponents a good old smash. Watch that 2-4 step. Take a good look at those machines. They're dangerous. Hey, you ran through that course like a frog dodging traffic. Solid hit, Tag. Listen to your elders on this point. Use those weapons. One lap left. You need this one, kid. Do you need it?
Another great finish for Tag. That will do nicely to get through to the next round.
Got some bad news, Tag.
That cart is a tomb on wheels.
What Chief meant to say is that we can't afford these constant repairs to your cart.
She'll explode in a black mushroom cloud of annihilation.
Again, not how I would put it, Chief. But with business at the shop so slow, we can only afford a few more races and then we're out. It was fun while it lasted, right?
A fatal tangle of metal, fire, and destruction that's only gonna end in tears!
Artistry. Elegance. You know what artistry and elegance get you? Carjacked! Conservative Motors B008S sedan is affordable, reliable, and guaranteed never to be noticed.
Nice day for a carjacking, wouldn't you say?
I knew I should have settled for less.
Settle for less. Don't get jacked. Also available in pale blue.
Conservative Motors, we put the ordinary in extraordinary.
Racers, prepare to race.
seen a lot of races, but that was definitely one for the history books.
Your kart's still in one piece. I'm amazed. Had to see that coming. Well, nice knowing you.
Hold it. I've got an idea.
In a world where bland carts ruled, one woman had the courage to take you from bland to brilliant. In uncertain future, thousands of gallons of paint, this mother will rock your paint job. Now open for business.
Next up, the first race of the Mayhem Tour.
New drivers will face the elite racers, the creme de la creme of the racing world, for the first time. That'll be a challenge.
Like working with you, Gary.
Back at you, Biff.
How about I smack you in the face?
Drill bit, skid plate, and wildcard are among the elites that contenders will race in this series. In other top news, Mother's Paint Shop has reopened as the first body shop for the general public in ModNation. Some are calling this the end of cream and pale blue karts.
Some are calling this the end of cream and pale blue karts. Thanks, Gary.
Hey, your creativity's catching on, Tag.
Yeah, looks like a rainbow spat up on your cart. Listen, I own some land out in Flatville. If you're in this for the long haul, we should build some test tracks where you can hone your skills. Let's go destroy some habitats.
Welcome back. Hotshot Racer Tag has been dreaming up some spectacular tracks lately.
If only someone could dream you up a personality.
But even with all that talent, press focus more on the rookie's controversial flair than racing abilities. With all
That's why
Tag...
his only sponsor is his mommy.
Biff, your mic is hot.
I knew that.
Okay, it needs to be... You switch it from green to red, Biff. You switch it from green... I don't want to have to tell you again. With all Tag's style and success, fans are beginning to emerge.
Third place. Better not flip on the cruise control yet. All those colors make you forget about your weapons. Fire at it! Might actually do better if you took your hands off the wheel completely. You planning on using any of those shiny weapons? Oh, sweet destruction. Weapons ain't gonna do you much good if you don't fire them. In case you didn't notice, that boost is full. Time to use it. Open up that arsenal, Rainbow Chase. Your boost is full. Now get that rainbow butt of yours in gear. What are you trying to do? Keep their insurance costs down? Shoot 'em!
tag shows us he's no slouch, topping out his speed for record-setting times.
Jill Vasquez with reigning MRC champion Espresso. Are you sizing up the other drivers?
What drivers? I see only costumed fools. But you are as alluring as the Venus de Milo. Except you have arms.
You can just answer the question.
And you can just be swept away to my Tuscan villa to eat coffee beans from my perfect Italian toes.
And there you have it. Espresso, ModNation's offending champion.
I think you meant defending.
Did I?
Monchiato. Attack!
Ah, get it off me! Get it off me!
Prepare to race! I gotta hand it to you, Sprinkles. That's a nice way to start a race.
Got any more air, the MRC need to file a flight plan.
When Speedwagon asked me, Espresso, the undisputed pillar of racing supremacy, to design their new SUX 600D, I threw away the conventional design books. The best car demands the best materials. Leather seats made from the soft pelts of children's teddy bears. Exquisite bodywork invisible to the naked eye. And airbags sewn from the finest snakeskin. Speedwagon and Espresso. Only the best. The new Speedwagon SUX 600D. Okay, the big one's not done yet. But you just wait to see it. It's like this, but I can fit inside.
Due to budget concerns and the Geneva Convention, the design elements seen in this commercial are not included in the SUX 600D.
there from Tank. Exemplary racing.
I said pale purple! I don't care if you have to steal crayons from crying kids. Make it happen, or I'll fire you and all your brown bag-eating lunch buddies. See, Slick? Wild things happening here at CM. I can see you in pale purple. Listen, you're as popular as my first wife, Jenny. Popular enough for me to notice you. See that dotted line right there? That line will fill your pockets with green. And I don't mean paint. So here's what you're gonna do. Sign it and become conservative.
This tag could be a problem.